Hi, I'm Dr. Warner of Warner Orthopedics and Wellness, and I wanted to talk to you really quickly about resveratrol. You've probably all heard that red wine in moderation is good for you, particularly if you're an adherent to the Mediterranean diet, which I'm a huge fan of and think is probably one of the best diets out there. And resveratrol is integral to that statement because it's found in grape skins. Actually, in Japan, they drink a tea of knotweed, or Japanese knotweed, called Itadori tea, for its health benefits for the brain and for anti-aging. And that comes from resveratrol as well. Resveratrol is a phytochemical. That means it's a plant chemical. That phyto just means plant, so phytochemical versus a chemical made in a factory. And this particular phytochemical is extremely antioxidant. It's actually great against the peroxide or peroxyl radical, which is formed during the course of energy production. And so resveratrol will actually neutralize that and help protect the cells, which is one of the reasons it's anti-aging and one of the reasons it's neuroprotective. The other reason it really helps with aging is because it modulates the effects of something called SIRT1, which is one of these anti-aging protein structures that activates certain genes. It also helps to function and upregulate what's called the AMPK system, which regulates how much ATP and ADP you make in your cells, so it makes your mitochondria more efficient. So by affecting the SIRT1 functionality, you can actually change the lengths of telomeres, which is what aging. So if you have a certain amount of telomere length on your DNA or on your cell, you have longer life. If it's shortened, you have shorter life. So resveratrol can affect that, and that's one of the reasons it's anti-aging. And actually, some people take resveratrol because it mimics the effects of fasting on the cells, and it does that through its effects on that AMPK system I told you about. So intermittent fasting affects the energy levels of the mitochondria, and it'll upregulate certain products when it senses an energy deficient state. Intermittent fasting sort of has health benefits that are the opposite of never fasting or excess energy states or too much adipose tissue. So this is why a lot of us recommend intermittent fasting to people that want to lose weight and want to live longer and want to be healthy. But resveratrol can sort of give you that same effect without having to fast for 18 hours every day. I take resveratrol every day for brain health and for anti-aging effects. And I think probably everybody should be taking resveratrol. That's my personal opinion. There's a ton of science behind this. This is the substance that gave the so-called French paradox. Years ago, when people were first starting to understand that diet actually mattered, no one could figure out why the French were outliving Americans, even though they were eating butter and having red wine. And some authors felt that it might be the resveratrol. We've since learned a lot more, of course, but resveratrol really is an awesome phytochemical that you should incorporate into your daily life. And if you're not going to drink tons of Itadori tea, and certainly we don't recommend drinking tons of red wine, but moderation is been found to be very effective, actually. You can actually take it as a supplement, which is what I do. And I think you should probably consider it. Talk to your physician about it.